Happy holidays, folks! But before we start with the 9.5 mod video, there is a free 1-day premium time bonus code within this Wargaming's Holiday Adventure CGI film, which is pretty cute in my opinion. But the code is 2015 WGNY. So click on your own profile and click on Activate Bonus Code. And then type in 2015 WGNY for your free 1 day of premium time. Now you can get another day of free premium time if you log into World of Warplanes. But that means you have to download this game, log in once, and uninstall it if you don't want to play World of Warplanes. But if you already have one, just log into World of Warplanes for another day of free premium. I think premium time is shared between World of Warplanes and World of Tanks. So, alright. But here is the 9.5 mod video. And welcome to my 9.5 mod video. Now as always, I'll demonstrate how my mods look like and sound like before I show you where you can find these mods and how to install them. So basically, I've been testing out two different types of sound mods. The first one is the classic GF Gnomefathers, which I've been using since patch 8.5, so instant classic. The other one is Kriegstreiber's sound mod, which I've been using for the last patch, 9.4. So both sound mods are pretty good, but do not mix them up together, so that's not effective in my opinion. So basically this video will be separated into 4 different parts. The first one will be the demonstration of the garage. The second one will be the GF Gnomefather's sound mods. The third one will be Kriegstreiber's sound mods. And the last one will be miscellaneous stuff, like remodeling of the tanks, as you can see here, artillery sights, and 6th Sense and other stuff, so miscellaneous. But click on the links below if you want to skip any part of the demonstrations for the other ones that interest you the most. So here we go. And we'll start off in the garage. So as you can see on the top left hand side corner, there is a ping bar. And this helps me in determining if I should record or play any games, and if someone is stealing my internet, so I can bash their heads in. The carousel is also modified with different filters, which helps in playing like tier 8s only. That's nice. Tier 6 and 8s, so you can get different filters. That's always very handy. You can also get different filters for premium tanks with no mastery badge, so very handy in my opinion, so that's always nice. You can also see different stats on these tanks. So the first stat is hit ratio. I think that's win chance. No, that's win percent. That's win percent. That is win percent. That's the number of battles fought, and that's the average damage per battle. So yeah, average damage is 1400. So I actually do pretty well in the Hellcat, even though it looks like I have a very bad efficiency rating. This is not efficiency rating. This is your average damage for that tank per battle. So alright. Now you can also get different stats from your XVM, because XVM is showing you the actual stats of your tanks instead of the paper-based stats. As you can see here, my crew with a T-57 Heavy is not that well trained, so the view range is not that good, 375 meters of actual view range in comparison to the 100% crew at 400 meters. So this is very handy. Now another good example of this is my superly well trained crew on the T-29 or T-34, whatever. As you can see, the actual view range is 360, but with the crew skills as well as vents, we can get up to 400 meters of view range. So that's a very big difference. So you can see the actual reload time, actual view range, and actual radio range. So that's very good. That's quite handy. And the last thing I want to demonstrate is your stats within the service record. So click on your service record, click on vehicles, and you can see your stats right here. So that's pretty much it for the garage. Now on to the demonstration of GF Gnomefather's gun sound and engine sounds. And here is a demonstration on how the Gnomefather's gun sound like. So I'm playing the T30 because the crew have 6 cents, whereas on the T57 Heavy I don't have 6 cents. So can I show you the edited 6 cents icon? So alright. But the T30 also have a different coloring of the skin, so still goddamn better looking than the default skin in my opinion. All the little inscriptions and stuff. Alright, so you can see the stats on the loading screen, as well as if you press tab. If you press control, you can see a bigger, larger map. If you press alt, you can see that on the map there is all the, well, I'll show you later, but all the tier icon is also showing up. Alright, you can also hear the gun traverse sound, or turret traverse actually. You can hear the engine sound. Now I did put the sound on low because I am recording my voice, so you don't want me to blow my own ears out. Now on the control or the mini-map, you can see the view range of your tank. The maximum view range is the yellow circle, and the red square is the draw distance. So that's very handy. The blue circle is your own view range, so you can hear the engine sounds. You can turn the sound volume up by yourself, obviously, but I don't want to blow your own ears out because it is a tank. So, there you go.
Ready to fire. Let's find another target. That one bounced.
What? Bounced. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, this gun. Alright. Got the lags out of the way. Let's do this. So you can hear the gun sounds, you can see my sight mods, all the good stuff.
The main gun is damaged. We can't fire accurately.
That's fine. Why do you keep hitting my gun? Stop hitting my gun. You can also hear the reload. Let's fix the gun up. So, how the hell did I miss that one? You can also hear the reload. It goes pretty damn nice.
Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged.
Ah, goddamn artillery.
The gunner is wounded. He'll have a hard time hitting anything.
Scumbags! I hate you. You're gonna get rushed by our mediums now.
Enemy is hit.
You still have a weak spot, Sunny Jim. It's not like you're invincible. You can also hear the reload, which is amazing. What are you doing, Conqueror?
They're knocked out.
Hear the BAM of the gun. You also hear the reload.
One of our tracks is damaged.
You mother of God! Go for the goddamn artillery! What are you guys doing? What the? Who hits? Okay, is it my own artillery that keeps hitting me? No, it's their artillery, which died. So annoying! I'm trying to kill people! You're artillery my freaking tank! Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. They keep busting out my turret. That sounded sexual. Alright. Yeah, Jesus, that was annoying. Alright. Oh, WZ, you are brave. Use your braves.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Troll gun, you trolls me so hard. Ah, I shot at his whole armor. It gives me the turret. Ah. But you can see the sound mod. I'm not gonna do well in every game I play. Get beat on by freaking artillery all the time. Whew. Direct. Okay, I don't want... Okay, Russian, fuck it! Russian, fuck it! nice. Kablow! There we go. Side turret. It's fun. Alright, low, high explosive. Ugh. Freaking get. Where the hell is their artillery? See, there he is! Asshole! Beats on me all this time. Ugh. Jesus. So you can see the 6th Sense icon. See the various last spawning position, even though I killed him. I'm sorry. I was looking at my minimap. Yeah, if you spot somebody last, they'll become a faded symbol of their whatever the tank is. So that's always handy. You also see the various stats, various stuff. You hear the gun sound, engine sounds, turret traverse, all the nice stuff. Oh, come on, guys. It's only a Type 64. It's like a Hellcat with good traverse and turret traverse, but a small gun. I like their tank. I actually like the Type 64. It's not a bad scout. It's very mobile. Very mobile. The gun is not that good, but alright. It's a scout anyways. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, come see. Is he gonna go for it? Is the Cherry gonna hit him? Cherry hits him. And the ISA hits him. And he's dead. Wonderful. So you can hear the gun sound, engine sound, other stuff. Awesome. Ditto. Alright, before we start modding the game, always make sure you back up your files. And the most important files you want to back up is the audio folder within the res folder. So click on res, and you want to have a copy of this audio folder right here. So basically I open up another folder on my desktop and put the audio folder, another copy within. So make sure you have a copy of it. Now you can take another step and even backing up the whole copy of a game. But I'm just being overprotective or overcautious. So, alright. And here is how to install Gnomefather's Sahm mods with XVM. Now we're going to use Aslain's mod pack to help us install XVM because it gives us the options of tweaking XVM, which is really good, unlike other mods which gives you set XVM stats and other stuff, which I don't like. So I like to tweak my own stuff, basically. Now you want to use version 4.1.2 for the gun traverse sounds because newer versions are bugged and they don't work quite as well. So the gun traverse or turret traverse sound doesn't happen for newer versions. And I'll provide you with the older copy of the Aslain's mod installer pack. So you want to use 4.1.2. And once you download this, click run as admin. There we go. And we'll click yes, 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 and we'll bring up this. So here we go. And basically click next, click next, click next. You want to choose your water tanks folder. And here we go. Now color scheme is green versus red, as always. Alright. You want to use the default icons. And the rest of these stuff is just mascara for your labels, which just annoying. You don't need them. We don't need makeup, so get those out of here. And here we go. Now other XVM settings, you want the simple battle loading screen, which gives you the stats of various players, which is very handy to tell who is the donkey, who is the unicorn, and who is the semi-donkey like me. Alright. You want the transparency of the default players panel, which is 60 as default. You want to have the minimap mods, which is basically showing you the maximum view range, that's the yellow circle, the maximum draw distance, which is the red square, your own view range, which is blue circle, your gun line, your gun traverse line, your camera line, and destroy tanks, which is good because on maps like Lakeville, if you have destroyed tanks covering up the middle road and you cannot go down that road, you don't have to waste time going down there by just looking at your minimap and see there are destroyed tanks in the middle, and you probably will have a hard time crossing it. So that's always nice. Visible map coordinates, I like those, so a little bit wider. You want to have full vehicle name on your minimap. You want to hit left control. And you want to have Roman tiers when you press the Alt key. So, alright. For the hit log, which basically shows you your damage, you want to have default XVM hit log with 5 headers. Alright. You want to show HP when you press the Alt key to see if how much HP is left on the spotted tanks, which is always good. You want to see the ping in the servers. You want to see the XVM, the 6 colors. Now here's what's important. There's different math in calculating your efficiency rating or your win 8, whatever you call it. I use win 8, WN8. People call it win 8, I call it win 8, whatever. If you want to compare yourself to the likes of Quickie Baby or Jingles, they use EFF, which is basically the default win 8. So you can choose between which one, but you can just calculate from this one to this one, no problem, whatever. So yeah, if you want to compare yourself to the other celebrities, just use EFF. Alright. And we want to have custom 6 cents icon, which is always good. And price button for the tech trees. Master mark in the tech tree, always nice. Multi-line carousel by XVM, so that's always good. 1.0 for the scale, so it's not that squinty when you look at it. And show advanced info in the carousel, always nice. Alright, hope I'm not boring you. You want to have 30 times zoom to see targets across the map. I don't like to squint at the screen if I don't have to, so you can use higher zoom settings, which I recommend is 30x. So that's always nice. You can always go up to 60x, but that's just overkill. Alright, you don't need the other stuff like zoom, default zoom, other settings. You don't need that stuff. No, it will slow you down if you add too much stuff to the game, obviously. So don't need it. Don't need the chat mods. We don't care. Now you can also anti-spam. That's always nice. I don't have that much problem, but that's always good. So yeah, that's nice. Crosshairs, I use the historical sites. So here's a picture. So it's pretty nice. You can edit this out in the settings within the game, so you can change it to other stuff. But it's all historical, so that's always nice in my opinion. You don't need other stuff with your crosshairs, like your gun constraints or battle shell cooldowns. Too much stuff going on, so you don't need it. Too much stuff. Now here's a good one. The silver splash and gold splash for APCR and heat is very useful if you want to determine who is using gold rounds on you. So basically, if they shoot you with APCR, it will splash with a silver. If they shoot heat at you, it will splash with gold. Now remember, this doesn't work all the time because you might think that tier 10 medium tanks are shooting APCR at you all the time and wasting gold. That's not quite true. Their default ammo is APCR, so don't get trolled hard by this mod. Just make sure that whoever shoots you with APCR, they're likely low tier, and if they're lower tier than tier 9-ish, so they're probably using gold, but if they're tier 10, it's probably medium tanks. So that's pretty the difference of APCR. Also the T71 as well as the Bulldog use APCR as default ammo, so don't get fooled. Same goes for the T49, which use heat as default ammo. So alright, we don't need the rest of the other stuff, don't need them. Now, sound mod. We need the Kriegstreiber's turret traverse sounds. This is the working one. So click here. And we're done. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully I'm not boring you out. So click next. And click clean install if you do not have anything else. Click normal install if you have stuff already installed, obviously. But since I'm talking to mostly people who are not installed with mods yet, so click clean install and just click next. Now I already installed stuff and I want to erase stuff, so alright, just pretend I click next and you'll install these stuff. So once you finish installing XVM, you want to download the other mods like sound mods from Gnomefather. So basically here we go. So GF. And go to Gnomefather's blog. I'll provide the link right now or in the video description. So everything's in the video description. So once you go here, download the engine sounds, which one of these. So click on download without AdFly, as always. And go down to see the ones with the gun sounds. So be patient. And here we go. So you can't load show. So basically, yeah, here it is. So here is the high resolution gun sounds. So download it. It's compatible with 9.5, but If you got a Object 907, yeah, you probably need a hotfix. But alright, so download, blah blah blah. Click next. So basically, you see this. You see the Mediafire page. Really? You have to type Happy Holidays? Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm not a robot. So once you downloaded it, it's pretty big for Gnomefathers. So you have 2 files. Where the hell is it? So right here. So basically, let's install these. So extract. You want to make sure you have WinRAR. That's kind of important stuff to extract stuff. But WinRAR is free. So, alright, once you have the stuff unzipped, open up main mods, open up res, copy the audio, it's control C, go to your res, and paste it in here. Now, as always, make sure you back up the audio, like I said. So, alright. Once you copied, go to your res mod, or the downloaded res mod, copy the 9.5, copy this, and go to water tanks, res mods, 9.5, and paste it here. So that's done for the engine, I think the engine. It's apparently the engine. Alright. So you delete that. So once you install, that's alright. Now install the sound mod for the guns. So extract here again. Pretty simple, mundane stuff. I hope I'm not boring you. So go to res, copy the audio. Simple, right? Go to res, paste the audio. Oh jeez, I feel like deja vu. I'm repeating myself. Go to res mods, copy the 9.5, go to your res mods, and paste the 9.5. Now, you might think you might be done at this point. You're not, alright? There's one last step. So basically, we're done with downloading and installing other stuff. So we don't need these anymore. So let's take these out. Now, once you downloaded all these stuff, go into your res, copy the audio, Control C, go to your res mod, go to your 0.9.5, and paste the audio in here. So that's what you want to do. All right, you got it? That's kind of important. Copy the audio from res and paste the audio in res mod. You got that? That's important. If you don't do it, there's no engine sounds, there's no gun sounds. You sound like a cricket peeing on a cotton or something like that. So there's no sounds. All right, that's important. And that's how you can install Gnomefather's sound mods with XVM. And here we have the demonstration of Kriegstreiber's sound mods, which is a little bit smaller than Gnomefather's, but it has a better rate of running, I guess. It runs faster, basically that's what I meant to say. So that's the trade-off, but it still sounds quite decent, but there is less variety. Can you hear the engine? Sound like a horse. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, it purrs. I love it. So this mod, the Kriegstreiber sound mod, is actually smaller by
Let's go.
75%, I think. So it runs a lot faster, but there's less variety in the sounds. So that's the trade-off, but it's still quite decent. It sounds like a horse going. That's the engine sound. I love it. So we can AMX 1390. That's gonna be annoying. He already took a hit from what it looks like to be a T21 or something. Not really. He took a hit. You can't look at me, Sunny Jim. The battle's that way. So you can hear the sound. Let's hear the gun sounds. That's the most important. Gun sound, engine sounds, both are important, as well as a few other stuff. But sound is important, just as the visuals. So yeah, that's like one of the 5 senses. If you can feel the tank, that would be amazing too. But that's just asking too much. This Centurion is bold. I like it. There is a total though. I'm gonna go as well.
Target acquired. Let's find another
That's
target.
nice. Hello, bud. There goes your Turing. for damage occurring. Just wanna stay around.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
Okay, stay around, too. I need him gone from that flank. Okay, we can just work on the T-29. Or not. Oh my god, I feel sorry for their team that can't be
Target
this.
acquired.
Yeah, it's a turret.
Target unlocked.
It's a very fat turret. You can shoot at it, just mostly damage my gun, which annoys me, but doesn't damage me. T-29, haul down. Mostly.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Emotionally come and not. Emotionally. Alright, took out their big gun, the VK, which is super heavily armored, but somehow somebody killed it. I think it's the Centurion. Good job. Oh, emotionally. Emotionally. That sucks. Alright, no problem. We can continue the barrage of sniping with this tank. Side scraped. We're on a hill. You know what? I'm gonna use high explosive next round.
We didn't even scratch them.
High explosive time. That's why you carry 2 rounds of high explosive to deal with stuff like this. As long as I hit you, you're dead. Come on, don't move. Yeah, that's fine. Just stay there. Oh my god. He knows how to wiggle his turret, but yeah, you'll have 69 health. It doesn't matter if you wiggle the turret. If you get hit by a cheat, you're still dead. But good job on his part, you know how to wiggle his turret. Might have wiggled a little bit too much, but a little bit is better than nothing. Or too much is better than nothing. There is a T-30 hiding somewhere down there. And I don't want to get hit by my own gun, so let's not do that. Blind shots is blind. I want to risk it. We have a IS-8, Centurion 7-1, and a big artillery. You guys to pull up now. It's time to pull up. Alright, bitches. What you got? Who spots me? Shoot me! I'm here! Okay. Zoom out. Penetrate. The stomp. Alright. 87. I don't care about your armor. It means nothing to me. He's not the one in the captain.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Got hurt. Alright. We have likely the light tanks. It's 2. Ooh. Ooh, you're making these. Oh, god damn it. Splash things a little bit. Now he turtles away. You turtle! You turtling. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? Centurion is in the field. Most of our team is dead too. Wow. Maybe what is their artillery? I can remember. Lag a little bit. Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club? Come out, please. Alright, go for Centurion. Oh, yeah. It's a freaking shot. Not anymore!
Enemy is hit.
Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club? Alright. IS-8 is hiding somewhere. Let's see if IS-2. Wait. Shot. God damn it, he turtles back. Come out, please. I want to play. Where's the IS-8? Is he hiding down there? No. Come on. I should just rush in, but I don't want to move. I might grab myself too. Ah, fuck it. I might drown myself, but whatever. Let's go. He has the 100mm, I think. Not the big gun, 122. then again, it still does the DPM. Come out, are you gonna come out? I'm gonna chase you down. I'm gonna chase you down now. Where's the back of your turret? Hello. That's gotta hurt. There's the IS-8. Hello. I figured, okay. Now we don't deal with the IS-8. So yeah, I'm pretty proficient with the T-30, but you can hear the gun sounds as well as the engine sounds. It's less variety than the Gnomefathers, but it does make the game run a little bit more smoother because there's less variety. So there's a trade-off. But both sounds are pretty good. So they're pretty damn good. Hello. Welcome to hell. That was a 900 damage shot? No, it wasn't. That was only 700. Yeah, I'm angling. Angle. Ow, team! That's me! Ow, you hurt me! Don't shoot me. Alright, so as you can hear and see, the mod is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, alright. We did. How much damage did we do? 5,000? I don't remember. 6,000 and 800 spotting damage. But with the results screen, you can also see the win rate. Oh, damn it, they took off win rate. That sucks. But the actual damage is shown right here, which is good, as well as assisted damage. You don't get this with normal default vanilla water tanks, which is pretty nice. But here's how you can install these two mods, which I really like them, as well as the skins for the T30, the T57 Heavy, the T34, if you like. Or the T34. There you go. A little rusty, but still got the Punisher logo. That's amazing. And the T69, I think. Yep. It looked like the frog from Pokemon. I don't remember the name. Some Greninja? I don't know. Whatever. I didn't play Pokemon for a long time. But here's how you can install these mods. Alright, before we start modding the game, always make sure you back up your files. And the most important files you want to back up is the audio folder within the res folder. So click on res, and you want to have a copy of this audio folder right here. So basically I open up another folder on my desktop and put the audio folder, another copy within. So make sure you have a copy of it. Now you can take another step and even backing up the whole copy of a game. But I'm just being overprotective or overcautious. So, alright. And here is how to install Kriegstreiber's sound mods with XVM. So basically you can download the sound mods from his main website, but it is in German and I get confused with the Google translation. So you can bypass it by just downloading XVM's mod pack from Aslain. Now you need two versions of this mod pack because newer versions doesn't have a working turret traverse sound. So you need version 4.1.2 as well as the newer version 4.1.5. Now I'll provide you with the older version as well as the new version, so you don't have to mess around with the constantly updated Aslain stuff. But once you get these two versions, install the first one. So run as admin as always. I think I have to go through everything again because it's, yeah, I just might as well. I already did this for Gnomefathers, so you can, if you didn't watch that, you have to watch this, I guess. Okay, it will tell you if there's a new version, so no, whatever. We don't need the new version. We want the old version because it installs the correct one. Alright, so here we go. I'll do this again, I guess. No problem. Ugh. Can I increase the size? So here is the directory of your water tank stuff. So click next. And we need green versus red as your color scheme. You want default icons. So we'll go down the list. Don't want to go down too fast. You want simple battle loading with the statistics on the loading screen as well as the statistics tab within the game. You want the default. Alright, you don't need the rest of these stuff. Too much mascara as always, so you don't need it. You need your XVM minimap edits with the yellow circle. That's your maximum detection range. The 500 meter square, red square, is the maximum draw distance. The blue circle is your own view range, your actual view range. Alright. You want to have the camera direction line. You have to have the gun traverse lines, which helps with artillery or tank destroyers. You want to have destroy tanks icons, so you can see destroy tanks that are blocking the road, which is good. You want to have white font for a minimap to help with the easiness of reading it, I guess. You want to show labels on the minimap with full names. Press Control for the minimap zoom, which helps with artillery. You want to have Roman tiers if you press the Alt key to see which tier it is. You want to have XVM hit log with 5 headers. That's what I use to see how much damage I dealt per game. You want to press Alt key for the hit HP log, which tells you how much HP is left. Alright. You want to have the ping. You want to have the 6 color by Aslain. So alright. Now, this is important. You want to have the win 8 if you want to have the same scale as I do, which I use. Now, if you want to compare yourself against Quickie Baby or Gnomefathers or Jingles, they both look, or Jingles, use EFF. They use these two, but I use win 8. So there's different math for it, but alright. You want to have different icons for 6 cents. I'll tell you how you can install your own icons later, so that's always nice. You want to have the price button in the tech tree with the mastery mark in the tech tree. You want to have 1 row of carousel. Well, excuse you, you don't have a muffler, ass. Sorry about that. You want to have 1 for the scale, and you want to show advanced info in the carousel. Alright. You want to have a zoom for your guns to help you zoom into targets so you don't have to squint into the screen, which I do a lot. You don't need the rest of these stuff. Just too much stuff on your computer will slow down your computer, so you don't need it. You want to have the hard scope for the crosshairs, which is nice in my opinion, the nicest one. You don't want to have the a freaking super like that. Alright, this crosshair will never exist on a 20th century, mid 20th century tank. Alright, the best technology on those tanks are probably an auto-loading cannon or a radio. Alright, there's no freaking GPS, laser tracking, none of that, laser rangefinder, none of that stuff. Alright, so basically, oh, we don't need that shit. Don't need that stuff. Rest of these is, you don't need it. Gun constraints, you don't need it. Just, no. You don't need multiple hit logs, you don't need damage panels, you don't need all that stuff. Now, this is good. It shows you the gold ammo if somebody uses it. So basically you can read this, but if somebody shoots you with gold, if it's APCR, it will splash silver. If it's heat, it will splash gold. But remember, tier 10 tanks will use APCR as default ammo, tier 10 mediums. And some light tanks like the T-71, the M41 Bulldog, and the T-49 use special shells as normal default ammo. So don't get ragey if they hit you with splashes, I guess. Alright. And we don't need the rest of these stuff. We don't need it, don't need it. Now, here's the important one. You want to have Kriegstreiber's turret traverse sounds installed right here. And that's it. So click next. Now click clean install if you already have nothing in your res mod or if you have no mods installed. But click normal install for advanced stuff. But just click clean. So click clean and click next. Now once you've done that and finish with it, you want to run the new version. So run this one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it gets a little tedious, I'm sorry, but bear with me. I did this again because I already did it for Gnomefather stuff. So if you didn't skip it, you're watching this again. So I'm sorry. So use the newer version of the mod pack. Alright, once you got this going on, because you already have the turret traverse sounds from the older version. So click next, click next, click next, click next. You should have a these stuff should be already checked out for you. So you don't have to click anything else. So go through it, make sure everything's cool. So everything should be the same way you left it in in the 4.1.2 version of the mod installer. So everything should be the same. So and yeah, just check, double check to make sure. Alright, but once you get down there to the turret traverse sounds, so when you reach here, click on Kriegstreiber's sound mod. Click on Kriegstreiber's engine sound mods and uncheck the church reverse sound. You can have the hit sounds, that's always nice, but just uncheck the church reverse sound because this version doesn't work. So uncheck this one and click next and click normal install. And once you've done that, you'll be set. That's pretty much it. That's easier. It's a little bit easier than Gnomefather's, but both are pretty much easy in my opinion. So click next and you're set. Finally, I don't have to do this anymore, and let's get on with the miscellaneous stuff. And here are the miscellaneous mods and other stuff for the tanks. So the Battle Assistant Artillery mod still works for 9.5, and I'll give you guys the link in the description of the video. So you can press G again to go into Predator missile mode and shoot at tanks behind a building. So always nice. Now I do find a few good skins for the game. One is the T-57 Heavy, as you saw within the game. Other one is the T-30, the T-34, the T-69, all good skins. So basically, you can find skins if you look at Google, obviously. And you can look at various skins for various tanks. So not all skins work, but the ones I'm using does work. So I'll give you guys the link. But you can just look around for various skins and whatnot. Use them to your own caution because it might disconnect you from the game and might cause you to lose the battle or cause you to have a strike for leaving the game. So one of which. So use with caution. But the ones I'm providing with you, the links to the ones I'm providing with you, does work. And I don't get disconnected from the game for it. So, alright. And lastly, we had the 6th Sense icon. So my icon is custom made, as you noticed, because I made it myself. Obviously. So here is the icon. So I made it myself, pretty nice, but you can have one your own if you edit random pictures. So here's what you do. So you take a picture of whatever interests you or whatever is funny, like Selena Gomez. Alright, you take a picture of Selena Gomez, copy. You go into Photoshop or your Paint, one of which, if you don't have Photoshop, you copy and paste. Here is Selena Gomez. And we're gonna resize a little bit. I say resize. Okay, what do you want me to do? Oh, there you go. Alright. So once you have the picture, save as a PNG folder with the word 6 cents. So that's what you want. And paste it. I'll put 6 cents too, but don't put the 2 in my opinion because I have another one. So once you save the picture of Selena Gomez, open up your World of Tanks folder. Go into Res Mod, go into XVM, go into Res, and here is the icon for your 6 cents. Now it is in PNG format, so basically take the picture of Selena Gomez, where the hell do we put it? So copy whatever, and paste it here. So basically rename this to 6 cents normally, and filter this old one out. And that's how you have Selena Gomez as your 6 cents icon. She is watching you all the time. I should choose a different subject other than Selena Gomez, but that's the first thing that came into mind. But whatever. So that's how you edit a lot of stuff within World of Tanks. So basically, before you do stuff like modding the game, always make sure you back up your files. That's the most important. If everything goes haywire, if everything blows up, delete ResMod. Delete the stuff within ResMod. Delete all this. Go into your Res folder, delete the audio folder, and put the copy of it you have back in. And you'll be back to default. Alright? No harm, no foul. That's how you remove all the mods in the game. So you start fresh. So that's your way out. Now, if you get stuck without a backup copy, delete everything and just re-download the game. That will take you 1 hour if you have a good internet, or 1 night if you don't have a good internet. So that's gonna suck, but what you're gonna do, right? So always make sure you have a backup copy of your game. I'm gonna say that a few times, but alright. And here's a last look at all the skin mods I have for World of Tanks. So as you can see, Sherman Easy 8 turned into a Fury. Simple. You don't have to pay money for it and get a better tank. Alright. The T-69 looks like a very nice looking frogish. This turret ring, it's not matching with the color, but whatever. It's an old skin mod. The T-34 looks gritty, rusted, Punisher logo on the top, always nice. Same goes for the T30, Punisher logo on the top, gritty, very nice. And lastly, the T57 Heavy. So yeah, looks like a RoboCop. Jesus, this skin is amazing. But I'll give you guys all the links to these tanks, but you can find other tanks within the game or skins online. But I cannot guarantee those skins will work because some of them are outdated prior to 9.0, so the shaders will not work. So basically you have a loading circle appearing on the screen, which means the skin does not work. You have to alt tab to exit and exit the game pretty much. But these skins does work in my opinion. So alright, now thank you guys for watching this mod video. It's a long ass mod video because I included two different types of sound mods. So hopefully you didn't watch all of it, otherwise you deserve a cookie because you watch all of it. But it's mostly about editing your folders and backing up your stuff to make sure you don't step on your own toe and have to re-download the whole game. So just be aware of that. But thank you guys for watching this video. Rate this video if you can, that always help me out a lot. Comment below if you have questions regarding to the mods of this game, because I know it gets irritating. I know it gets the audio files gets mashed up, and sometimes you miss out on the music and sometimes the other stuff are missing. So leave a question if you have one. And thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy holidays.
To die.